Yo guys, Karim here, and today we're going to talk about why you're getting manipulated. So, really, my idea from creating this topic and this video explaining this is because I I've talked with so many people about like things that I do, and it almost seems like we talk about like different things because I think that being an entrepreneur and the thought of being an entrepreneur is really like different worlds. Like, and I don't mean like, yeah, they don't know the struggle. Like, I really think it's different worlds. So I'm going to start off by saying that don't fall for the beautiful Instagram feed scheme. For example, I had a friend that like lives in Dubai, and I know many people that have said like, "Yo, this fucking dude is killing it. Look at his watches. Look at like his car. Look at everything." And I know that when I met him, he's I asked him and was like, but was it worth it? Because I that was a question I really wanted to get like answered, um, like many years ago, and like I've come to my own like answer, and that is one, like fucking decide when you're there, and two, like yes, it is. Uh, for me, and I know that it isn't worth it for a lot of people, especially in like today's also uh, things, man, are crazy. You can earn like crazy much just like doing nothing, just have like one particular skill that you after a while have per automatic. For example, sales. Like today you can be a sales rep and earn like crazy amounts of money if you sell like high ticket things, and you have and the company is getting like hell lot of appointments, and you have a good closing rate, man. You can earn fucking crazy. And then when you work like that, you have a crazy capital, and you have the skills, and like to like build your own sales rep team or whatever. So that options seems like it's still hard. Everything is hard, but that option seems so like easier. Like, do you get it? So, but yeah. So I talked with this guy, and he said of course it's worth it because I don't have to think about the main thing that like everyone cares about. Not because I care about it, but I know that everyone does. So I'm just a better player in that world. But really, I can't find friends that I truly like. I give up all of I give up my past life to have this life, and then I realized that that wasn't the thing that I wanted. I really wanted my past life, but in this money situation. And you gotta understand that you can't really get both. That is a hard story, but you can't really get both. And I'm not meaning like you can't get your family if you're rich, but I mean that like some relationships you can like have the connection and still talk to them, you've always done. But then we come to like because I'm not a huge like entrepreneur fucking killing it, and I'm not there yet because I'm very early in my stage, but I've learned very much. I would like to think, and once like, and also I've had this talk with like many guys, and like everything you see in Instagram is fake. I swear to God, it's so fucking fake. It's it's ridiculous. You know, you see yachts, you see this, you see this, you see, I don't know, Burj Khalifa, you see Dubai, I don't know. Man, if you just knew their lifestyle, their like shopping, like, they do everything to just flex some people, and you gotta stay away from those people because they aren't on a true mission. So then we come to when someone told me that your life seems so interesting, and I've always have this thought of like, what the fuck do you mean? I think my life is kind of boring, um, but like I like it. And so I asked how come, and she answered because of your Instagram. And I think that like she thought so because as a regular person, I don't just post like when I'm sitting here in my room. I've worked like I don't know, since like 10, uh since 10, had a bunch of meetings. My head is exploding, but I know that I have a goal of posting like YouTube, LinkedIn, everything every day in 100 days, and I know that if I don't do that today, I will fucking burn myself in my mind tomorrow. And what people think when, I don't know what I mean here, but like how my life is like, yeah, that is like my everyday life. I just get up early in the morning, I either work out or I just like take a walk maybe, or something. I don't know, like sometimes I don't even do anything. I just hop into my computer and like work, and like that's my everyday life, to be honest. And like from my point of view, it is so worth it because my goal isn't to like enjoy myself and getting a drink, I don't know. I think that will happen like one day maybe, but you know, you gotta understand that if that is your goal, you'll never make it. If your goal is to like stay on a beach, I don't fucking know. I've never liked to like work on cafes and work on the beach and stuff. I've just like seen myself undistracted in those environments, and I'm very like easy to get like distracted. So I just like to be in this minimalistic room where I just look into my computer and nothing else. And what my goal really is to share it like with people and give other people joy. So we can have, we can, what, like it goes much deeper than that. But it is like my goal isn't to just like fuck everyone else. I just want to see myself rich in the beach. Like I wouldn't like to be rich if I was like all alone and I don't know, don't have a wife, or I don't know. But what many people don't see is that rich people have so much fun, and they just have like what other people think is a boring life. So that is what I mean, because I still do what I do, right? And for like, and because of my particular goal, like that is why I do it. But still, this isn't boring for me. Like I can sit from when I'm waking up until I'm fucking sleeping, and I fucking love work, man. I didn't like to be honest, I didn't like to work. I didn't like to work, and every day I thought like, okay, I like working. I like working. I fucking sat on my computer and was like, oh, I want to snap this girl. I don't know. So, and like, if we go down like really deep, it's been like I've sacrificed almost like all of that. Like yeah, all of that I've sacrificed. So all of the girls, I don't know, all of the partying, all of the status, all everything I've just sacrificed. And in the beginning it was so hard because that was the thing that I wanted to do like 24/7. But I just knew that I couldn't. I couldn't. I was always born to be this successful figure, and I've always thought of myself since I was a kid of like, yo, future Karim is fucking crazy. And then it came to me like I realized one day, all right, like future Karim will be fucking miserable if he does the things he does today. And I don't know if I got that thought from a motivational like quote or something, but I've always known that I was going to be successful. Um, but I was finding myself in the wrong path. And yeah, I'm 17. I started when I was like almost 14. I was 15, almost 14. But really, like, okay, when I started like selling stuff, I was like 9. But I started with trading and all of that stuff, and started a company like about 3 years ago. So yeah, to keep on the red line, I think my life today is so fucking fun because of that I've sacrificed everything, and I've been through a like deep phase where it was like, fuck man, I gave up my life almost. It thought so. I thought so, but like today I just feel that my comfort zone is behind the screen, and that feels that sounds so like not good. That doesn't sound right. But I just feel that when I'm working I'm in my comfort zone because no one can tell me anything, and especially I can't tell myself anything because when I don't work I criticize myself a lot, and that really goes into my head sometimes. And I think that is the thing that makes me like, I feel very much like respected by myself, but all always I'm super glad and super happy because I know that for a fact, even if I'm not in this exact second is earning money, like I am going like forward. I am coming closer to my goal, and that feeling, it's actually crazy. Because I've always wanted to like pursue my goals in like that's everything I ever thought of my whole life. So when I'm sitting here just like getting closer and closer, I feel unstoppable. But yeah, but from the like perspective of others, my life seems kind of boring. So I just want to warn you on that, but do it for a like long time and you will start to like it. And how to stop getting manipulated is very easy. Take away distractions and be glad for people when you see their success, but respect the things that they had to do to get there. Take away short form, shiny objects, etc. So, to start with taking away all of the distractions, I mean that you really have to move away from fucking short form content if you're not a producer. Like if you're a consumer, take that shit out and please delete it. please delete it, because I don't, like, you don't know how much it affects you. And like, when you see short form things, you start getting like, you start training your brain to not last for very long. So you can like sit down and work for, I don't know, 10 hours, or I don't know, like many hours at all. And that will really like, that will really like fuck your brain, to be honest. And always be glad when you see other people succeed. And this is kind of hard for most people. And why you need to be that is because you're always comparing yourself to you. And when others succeed, you have to think, like, you have to use it as a motivator, like, oh right, this dude is doing fucking better than me, and if I want to reach his goals, I need to get better. Basically, I need to do that, right? Because like, the person you are today isn't aligning with like your future goals, right? And that is because of one reason, because you aren't that person. And that person in your goals does know a lot more than you, and therefore they have achieved this goal. So take away all of the distractions, and when people come like much for like further than you, think like, okay, they've done better than me. It's okay, because I'm so glad that, he've basically shown the path that it is so worth it if I just continue. And I thought about I said something to my friend like 1 week ago. It was basically that, stop comparing yourself to others, because you have different fucking odds. And it's like that, it will always be like that. I can't look at, I don't know, Oscar and think like, oh, but Oscar got this fast, or this just by doing this, and I'm doing this and I've not reached that yet. Why I can do that is because we have different odds, and that is why you always have to compare yourself to you, because you play against your odds. You play this game versus yourself. Because if I play against Oscar and just play against like the view of Oscar, because I am not Oscar, I will just like play a game with against myself. So people really need to learn that you are playing against your odds. And even if fucking Oscar got it like faster than you or anything, like, what are you gonna do? Stop? Are you crazy? Then you wouldn't achieve it anyways, I swear. So yeah, that is everything that I have to say today. And don't forget to follow me here on YouTube if you want to see more content like this, and comment if you have any problem in particular. And tomorrow we are going to talk about, like, have you ever set a goal and not achieved it? I would, yeah. So that is what we're going to talk about tomorrow, and see you then. And don't forget to add me on Snapchat. My name there is Karim 10. And if you have a agency, just contact me if you want more clients. So that is everything, and love you. Bye.